everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I was going to be recording my Reading Rush TBR for this month and I'm very excited. So the Reading Rush is happening from the 20th to the 26th. Today's the 19th, so I'm really excited to try and knock off some of the books on my TBR. I have so many unread books and books that I've been wanting to reread, so I figured this was the perfect opportunity to try and read as many books as I can. So these are the challenges. Number 1, read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. So I was born in May, meaning that my birthstone is emerald, and so for that one I've decided to go with The Hobbit. This is actually just, there we go, The Hobbit. Yeah, I've already read this, but I figured I wanted to reread it. It's just been so long. And I'm also using this for another prompt, and that is prompt number 3. Read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. This was one of the only books that I had that checked that out. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Book number 2, read a book that starts with the word the. Power by Naomi Alderman. I already started reading this. I'm on page 96. I put it down and I haven't picked it back up, and so I feel like this is a good way to just force me to finish it. So yeah, this is my book for number 2. Number 3, read a book that inspired the movie you've already seen. Like I said, I'm going to use The Hobbit for that one. Then number 4, read the first book you touch. For that one, I'm gonna wait because I have a pile of books right here, and I actually decided that as I go, I'm gonna go with the one that I feel like I should read. I have options for each category, and so whichever one, the ones that don't make it, I'm just gonna like touch, and then that will be the book. So the books that don't make it to like my initial, I'm going with these guys, then that's what I'm going to pick from. So I'll do that at the end. Read a book completely out of your house. So for that one, I actually think I'm going to do an audiobook, and I'm going to do Murakami's What I Talk About When I Talk About Running, because that audible book is only about 4, maybe 5 hours long, and that's something that I can do like as I'm driving and then taking my dog Agnes on a walk. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do for that one. And then for number 6, read a book in a genre you've always wanted to read more of. So for that one, I want to read more romance, so I have Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I'm excited to read this. I actually tried starting this a few times and couldn't get into it, so I'm hoping that I can get into it because so many people have given this 5 stars and talk about how great it is, so I'm very excited. And then we have read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. So for that one, I think I'm actually going to do Girl, Woman, Other by Bernardine Evaristo. I've also heard a lot of good things about this book, and I got it for my birthday, so I really, really want to read this book. So yeah, those are the books. Oh, okay, and so now we're going to do the first book that I touch. Okay, I feel like it's so hard to do this challenge because when it comes to that, it's like you kind of already know what books are where. But it's okay. This is the pile. I'm gonna close my eyes and just, oh, this was it. Okay, so it looks like Pachinko by Min Jin Lee, which I'm really excited about, but it's actually kind of scary because it's such a big book, but that's fine because I've been wanting to get to this book, so I'm actually pretty excited. I'm excited. So here's to show all the books plus the audiobook that I have for Murakami. So I have The Hobbit, Get a Life, Chloe Brown, Girl, Woman, Other, Pachinko, and The Power. Hopefully I can get through all these books this week. It would be really nice to get through them because my TBR keeps growing and growing and growing, so it's time to start knocking some of these books off the list. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I hope it gave you some kind of inspiration if you were feeling stuck with what kind of books you wanted to choose for the challenge, and hopefully I can get some clips of me reading these later this week.